What's up guys, Will H back with another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at my new camcorder that I picked up. So I haven't had a camcorder in years and years. My wife wanted to pick one up. I said these days we have smartphones that we can use to do stuff like this, but I haven't had one since something like this right here, and I even had the ones that bigger than this, but these days they are so much smaller. And she always asked me to pick one up. And so I started looking around and I found this channel called MarkusPix. He did a review on this. He does a lot of other cameras and stuff like that. And he recommended this one. So this is a budget one. This one only costs a little bit over $200. So I decided to give it a try. So this is the Sony CX405 Handycam. And as you guys see, there's a picture of it there. Now this uses a battery NP-BX1. That's the battery that I use. And here's some of the specs on it right here. So this will take 9 megapixel still images. This has 60 times clear image zoom, 26.8 millimeter wide angle lens. It's going to record at 50 megabytes per second. And then MP4 dual video recording. So those are a few of the specs. This only weighs a little bit over a pound. This has a Carl Zeiss lens on it. Takes a micro SD card and stuff like that. You can transfer from the camera to your phone or to your whatever Bluetooth you have. So in the box, you're gonna get all of your literature here. And let's just get into this because this camera is pretty old. It's been out for a while. So let's see what we got in the box here. So we're gonna have our battery, and like I pointed out earlier, it's gonna be the NP-BX1 battery. Put that over to the side. You're gonna get your charging brick here. You're gonna get your charging cable. This is HDMI. No, this is your HDMI to micro HDMI cable where you can hook up to different devices. And this is going to be your, this looks like a USB to USB adapter here, so that's good for doing whatever you need with that. And then this looks like everything that's in the packaging here. You got the camera, so let's take a look at this. Check this out. So here's the camera. Woo, this thing is tiny, man. Look how small it is in comparison to my hand. Very small. Here it is here. Here's the front of it. So you see your lens here. This does have a lens cover as well. Right there, if you guys see that, open and close. So right there, it's got the Zeiss up here. And having a hard time seeing what that says, but you look like you got 2 speakers or microphones up here, Sony branding. Let's go on this side here. You got your strap that's adjustable. You can charge this through this built-in USB cable here, which is pretty slick. They kind of hide it inside of the strap. On the back, you got your start and stop button right here. And then you got your zoom in and zoom out button here. And then you got your photo button right there. This side, you just got some branding and stuff like that. Under the bottom, you're gonna have your 1/4 screw here to attach it to a tripod. And then let's see what we got over here. So when you open this up, you're gonna be greeted with this little display here. I'm not sure what the size of it is. I'll try and look it up. You got a little joystick type deal here to go through your menu. And that's your playback button right here. And then under this flap here, you got your micro HDMI and you got your SD card slot, micro SD card slot. And this is maybe a speaker or a microphone right there. And then this is your battery compartment here. Let's see how you get into it right here. So you actually have 2 spots. You got a spot here for a spare battery and your battery that you're using. This comes out. That'll come out because you can keep a spare battery in there. So that is pretty much the going around the device here. Let me go ahead and get it set up and we'll come back and look at it. All right, guys, so we're back in. I have the camera set up. Pretty easy. Just follow the simple instructions. You're going to be setting your date, your time, and stuff like that. But I talked about this cable earlier. This is just your charging cable. You take one end, plug it here, take the other end, and plug your USB there, and that's your charging cable. So I imagine you can use that for data transfer and stuff like that as well. This camera shoots in 1080p, 60 frames per second. That's the highest. It's supposed to have optical steady shot stabilization as well. We'll try that out. To turn it on, all you do is just open this up like this. That turns it on. If you have the lens cover closed, it'll give you a warning. Now the menu is pretty simple on here. I'm gonna zoom in, see if I can let you guys see the menu here. So you hit your menu button, and hopefully you guys can see this. You're gonna have your shooting mode, which is that mode there. You just choose between photos and pictures, video, photos and video. You got your camera and mic mode here. Now you can go in and set your white balance, exposure, focus, stuff like that. You can also go in and adjust your mic levels and things like that. Wind reduction, stuff like that in there. And then your next menu over, this is going to be your image quality and size. So you can set your frame rates. You can set which file format you want to shoot in, and your photo as well. The next one over is going to be your playback. So in playback, this is where you can go and look at your different files that you have on the device. So as you guys see, I have some pictures and stuff on there. You can go and view that stuff. You got an edit button right here where you can delete stuff, things like that. And then you got your setup over here. Now this is not touchscreen, so you're not going to get touchscreen. So in setup, you got different things you can do here in the setup. So pretty simple menu here, very easy to navigate through, and that is it. So this is the display. You see what all you have on there, and it disappears. So let's take it out and shoot some video with this, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like after I'm done. Let's zoom back out. There we are. I'll come back and talk about it after we look at the footage. All right, guys, so we're out with the Sony Handycam CX405 out by the lake area over here, Beulah Lake. And this thing's supposed to have stabilization, so I'm walking, and this is the onboard microphones here as well. See if we can zoom in on that gas station across there. And from the viewfinder, it's a little small viewfinder, but it doesn't look too bad. Onboard mics, and there's a dairy. Used to be it's an old closed down dairy over there, top of that hill over there. Let's get the flag. Now I can't tell how far I'm zoomed out or in. Let's get that dairy over there. It's not showing on my display here the distance. So that's that dairy there. Let's zoom back out and just see how stable this is. There's an airport over there by this lake. Let's zoom in on that. Wait till it clears up. And there it is. But here it is. Here's the sky. There's a bird over there. Bird just chilling in the water there. There he is. Back off of him. So yeah, man, this is one sample of this. I'm going to move to another spot. All right, guys, I've moved to a different location. This is the Pineville side of the Alexandria and Pineville cities here. And this is looking from Pineville side to the Alexandria side. And over there, that is a amphitheater where they have concerts, festivals, shoot fireworks and things like that. The way they normally shoot them from this side, and people watch from that side. And that is downtown Alexandria. Here's one of the bridges that connect the two cities. See if we can zoom in on that bridge. Let's get a good zoom here. And there it is. Some of the structure of the bridge. There's a flag here. Zoom back out. I want to see if I can take a still of this flag as well. But yeah, man, the little viewfinder is very small. There's a little boat launch or something over there. See if we can get in on that. Right there. And I see some people underneath some trees over there. Let's see if we can zoom in on them. There they are. There's a tower there. And you can hear the traffic over there going across the bridge. So, yep, this is some footage from the Handycam CX405 here. Alright guys, so now I have the camera facing me. This is what it's going to look like if you're doing some type of vlog or using it, you know, just recording yourself, or if you got someone else. This is the quality here. I think this camera is going to do great as long as you have a lot of sunlight. It's going to be perfect. I'm definitely going to test it in low light situation as well. So let's try something else. Okay guys, so we're out in a parking lot here. Everything's closed right now, but give you a chance to see what some low light footage looks like, especially in a setting like this. See what the camera does. Saturday night on this side of town, there's not too much going on, but there are a few people still out at Best Buy. Good thing that place is closed, because I would probably be going in there getting something out of there. This is my little car. I drive back and forth to work out here. We got like a 5 and below over there. And this is low light. Low light. There's a flag over there blowing. See if we can zoom in on it. Yeah, it does pretty good once you zoom. It's not too bad. This is what it looks like. And at nighttime, so it's not too bad, I guess. Alright guys, so this has been my look at the Sony Handycam CX405. A very lightweight, inexpensive camcorder that works overall pretty good. The battery life, I can't really tell you too much on the battery life. It's lasts for everything I wanted to do, just testing it right there. Probably would be best to pick up you another spare one if you're going to be out all day. The stabilization on here was pretty good. A little shaky at times, but if you're using it on a tripod, you should be good. Video quality at 1080p, 60 frames per second wasn't bad, especially when you got a lot of light. Now low light, it was a little kind of grainy and stuff like that, but overall I think it'll pass. The microphones on here are very good. I would say that as well. And just say, you know, for the price range, I think this is not bad. Lightweight, very portable. Just an overall nice little device here. The display could be a little bit better. It's kind of hard to see in the daylight. Moving around with the little joystick is not bad. And overall, like I said, it's not a bad little camera. So I'll definitely leave a link in the description if you guys want to pick this up. Will H. I'm out.